Fight fans all over the world, it's Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. What? Hey, Daddy P on the corner, in the corner boxing. Hey man, I gotta say this. I'm gonna take my hat off and salute Demetrius Andrade. Hey man, they made this thing happen with Billy Joe Saunders. Now, the reason why I gotta do this is because I did have a video talking about Demetrius Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders. And hey, after Billy Joe Saunders, hey, he let him know, hey, I'm here to oblige. Demetrius Andrade, all eyes was on him, you know, to wait to see what his response would be. And hey, he said it. They made a deal, and it is done. Listen, Demetrius Andrade, Billy Joe Saunders, hey, it'll be happening in the fall, probably sometime in October. And it is, listen, Billy Joe Saunders is coming to America like Eddie Murphy. Listen, DAZN, Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren have come to a deal. You know what I'm saying? So it looks like Billy Joe Saunders will be coming to America in the fall to fight none other than Demetrius Andrade. Now, the reason why this is kind of peculiar news is because earlier on during the year, Demetrius Andrade was asked, well, first of all, he was talking about, hey, he was letting people know when Triple G had the problems with Canelo, you know, failed the drug test, Cinco de Mayo, needed a partner. Demetrius Andrade said that I'll be your huckleberry. Listen. But when asked about Billy Joe Saunders, he said, no, that's a fight I have to get ready for. I need a few tune-ups, a couple fights before that. But, hey, Billy Joe Saunders also had some things going on. He was supposed to fight Martin Murray, but he said something about injuries. It's speculated that the reason why he, you know, postponed that fight was to try to get a fight with Triple G as well. Everybody trying to get that Triple G. See, this the thing. Now, I said this before, and people shot me down. They say, oh no, Triple G ain't no payday. Canelo is. Now, everybody knows Canelo is the cash cow for active boxers right now in the game. He is probably the biggest draw. Active. You know what I'm saying? You know, provided that Floyd Mayweather does not come back the rematch Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? But active boxers right now, Canelo Alvarez is the biggest draw. But that does not mean that you can't make no money fighting Triple G. Why everybody wanted to fight him then? You remember, I said something in the video about, well, I said it in the video too, but I was on a couple people page and I made mention of Demetrius Andrade when he said something about, like, you know, hey, I'll fight Triple G if he can't get another partner. And I say, but, you know, I was just like, well, why wouldn't he want to fight Billy Joe Saunders? And I said, he really wanted that payday. People said that, hey, no, that ain't really a payday, but it is. I mean, if you look at Demetrius Andrade's career, that would have been a career high payday for him against Triple G. If you don't think so, then why was Billy Joe Saunders willing to fight Triple G? You know, he done sold, hey, look, I got an injury, man. I think we need to postpone. Hey, but I'll fight Triple G in the fall. You know, hey, so Billy Joe Saunders was trying to get that check too. And it's not that it's a humongous payday, but it's one of the bigger paydays out there, man. You know, and it's an opportunity to have a name on your resume. You know what I'm saying? And, but hey, listen, Triple G fighting Canelo, that is the biggest fight, you know, biggest draw for boxing, you know, to date, you know, right now among the active fighters. So, you know that Triple G, hey, he turning down all other offers. He was trying to get the Canelo fight. It just was a problem. Canelo couldn't fight because he got caught, you know, PEDs, tainted meat, whatever. So, but this is where the dust settles. This 160-pound division is very hot, and Billy Joe Saunders holds that WBO strap. His mandatory now is Demetrius Andrade. They have struck a deal. It was a purse bid. They canceled it. Listen, these guys come to a deal, man. Frank Warren, now I'm going to tell you, and Eddie Hearn have crossed aisles to make this thing happen. And it's going down, like I say, in America. And hey, man, look, I cannot wait for this fight to happen. Now, I'm proud of Demetrius Andrade because, hey, he ain't trying to take no tune-ups, no other fights. He's saying, hey, look, I'm going to go ahead and fight the guy. Because, see, and this is my thing, man. I don't like to see a grown man, this anywhere, in the street, in corporate America, you know what I'm saying, and in sports. I hate to see a man talk a lot of trash about not having opportunities, but then when the opportunity come up, they don't take up on it. I'ma tell you, I ain't been in the street in a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been in the street in a lot of years. I'm not gonna act like I have been, because I have not, you know. But when I was in the street, nothing I hated more than a brother complaining about opportunities, but when they have an opportunity, they don't take up on it, and or either they blow it, and then they want to look at you like you supposed to help them out. Man, look, man, the streets are already too dangerous. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind helping people, but if you have opportunities and blow them, then what I look like trying to help you? You know what I'm saying? While I'm out here risking my life and my freedom at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing. Then the same thing in, you know, I ain't gonna say corporate, but you know, in the workforce. You know, you see a person, you know, complain about, oh, they don't let me do this. They ain't giving me hours. They ain't doing this. But then when you have an opportunity that can lead to a better opportunity, you don't take up on it. Man, look, that is nothing more I hate than that. So that's why, man, look, with Demetrius Andrade, very talented boxer. You know what I'm saying? You know, I really hate it when he, you know, he was coming saying, oh, all these opportunities, and he made some, but you know, a lot of them decisions, you know, behind the scenes, I don't know, you don't know, maybe some people do know exactly what happened, but you know, I know that he had some opportunities. The reason why he didn't take up on them, you know, could have been promotional, and he was kind of, you know, he kind of had some flim-flam going on between other promotion companies and his promotion company. So hey, whatever the case may be, all that's behind the young man. And hey, look, now this opportunity has presented itself, and he is full-fledged ahead, and I'm glad. Listen, because this young man is very talented, and he needs to use his talents. Man, this young man could be in a place in this boxing world like none other, but you know, due to some mishaps. But this fight right here, for either fighter, can put them where they need to be and where they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Both guys are heralded as good fighters. Billy Joe Saunders is, like I say, the WBO champion. Hey, look, and I'm gonna tell you, this is not only a battle of two slick boxers. This is a battle of two southpaws. Both these guys are southpaws. Both of them are slick boxers. And I'm going to tell you this right here. Look. Now, I'm going to say, Billy Joe Saunders is more of a finesse guy. And Demetrius Andrade, he does have some finesse, but he has probably a little more pop on his punch. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I can't wait to see how this thing gonna unfold. A lot of time when you have fights like this, though, a lot of people will say, oh, well, this gonna be a boring fight because they two slick fighters, and they do have a style of boxing, you know, and not real brawl, not like straight brawlers. So a lot of people say, oh, this gonna be a boring fight. But if you are a fan of the sweet science, then, man, look, you already know this is gonna be a very good fight. Hey, and I can't wait for it to happen. Demetrius Andrade is 25-0. He stands at 6'1" with a 73.5-inch reach. Listen, he does have 16 KOs. And he a southpaw. Billy Joe Saunders is 26-0. He stands at 5'11", and hey, he got 12 KOs. He is also a southpaw. Now, you know, it's been talk about both guys a little bit with the inactivity deal, but both guys fought twice last year in 2017. Billy Joe Saunders fought Willie Monroe, and then he fought David Lemieux. And Demetrius Andrade fought Jack Colkay, and then he fought his first 160-pound fight against Alantez Fox. So both these guys fought twice last year. They have yet to fight this year, and this year, man, coming, hey man, look, we almost to August, man. So this year right here is winding down. So it's been inactivity on both their parts. Now, Billy Joe Saunders last fought in December. That's when he fought David Lemieux, coming off the win of his, well, I'll say this here. It probably was one of the most dazzling wins of his career. I say that. It was against David Lemieux, where he boxed his socks off. Listen. Demetrius Andrade is also coming off of a win of his, like I say, it was his first 160-pound fight, and that was in October against Alantez Fox, where he looked pretty decent, but hey, I think he probably could have looked a little better, but because he's been inactive over the years, you're gonna see a little rust. So now, you know, hey, neither of these guys can have an excuse to say, well, I got a little ring rust, because both of them got a little ring rust. So hey, but I believe both these guys see this fight as being one of the biggest fights in their career, and as a, hey, look, this is a crossroads fight. Not really a crossroads, but this is a fight that can catapult either fighter, you know, into an elite status. You know what I'm saying? Will put them on the road to being elite. You know, both of them are names in the sport. Billy Joe Saunders, like I say, he is the champion. So hey, man, this thing going down, man, this fall. I can't wait to see it happen. This Daddy Pete on the corner, in the corner boxing. Y'all go ahead and slap that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to be notified every time it goes down. We got a lot of good boxing coming up this weekend, July the 28th. Hey, y'all check your boy out, man. I'm going to be giving y'all update highlights throughout the fights while the fights are still going on. So y'all holla at your boy. This Daddy P signing off.